A very good morning, students. Students, in today's class, we are going to discuss the next assignment, that is assignment 5.4. So 5.4 question number first part I am discussing. See, I have to find out the product of these three. Okay. So what we have to do, students? We have to multiply these three factors. Okay, students, in our previous class we have discussed that a formula that is a minus b a plus b. A minus b a plus b is a square minus b square. This we have already discussed. So a minus b a plus b. I can write the product of these two as a square minus b square. Okay. Now this factor as it is. Okay. This factor as it is. Now students, if you just again see, if I just take this as a, this as b, so this will be a, this will be b, so a minus b, a plus b. Again I can use the formula a minus b, a plus b. So what will it be? A square minus b square, but a is x square. So a square means x square square minus y square square. So this will be x raised to the power of 4 minus y raised to the power of 4. So this is our required answer. Okay. Now students, the second part, I have to find out the product of these two numbers. Okay. So students, I can write this as 20 plus 0.4, because 20 plus 0.4 is 20.4. I can write this as 20 minus 0.4, because 20 minus 0.4 is 19.6. Now a plus b, a minus b. Okay, I can use the formula a plus b and a minus b, that will be a square minus b square. So what it will be, students? Again I am using the same formula, a square minus b square. So 20 square is 400 minus, it will be, students, how much? 0.16. It will be 0.16, and if I just subtract them, students, see, 400 minus 0.16. If I just write it like this, so what it will be, students? See, this will be 10, 9, 9, 9 and 3. So this will be, see, 4, 8, 9, 9 and 9. Sorry, 3. So this is our required answer. Okay, students. Now moving forward to the third part. P plus Q is 55. It is given to us. P into Q is given, and we have to find out the value of this. Okay. Now students, what can I do? See, take this P plus Q. Okay. P plus Q is 5. It is given to us. Taking squaring both sides. Take squaring both sides, students. Take squaring both sides. See. Now what will happen, students? Now we can use the formula a plus b whole square. So a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2a. I can use this formula. And 5 square is 25. 5 square is 25. Students, PQ is 6. The value of PQ is 6. So 6 into 2 is 12. Now 12 and 2, so the right hand side will be subtracted. Therefore, PQ square plus Q square will be 25 minus double of PQ, that will be 12. So if I just subtract them, answer will be 13 now. So 13 is our required answer. Okay. Now moving forward to the question number 2, students. In question number 2, we have 6 parts, out of which I am discussing the 3 parts. What we have to do, students, find the greatest common factor. That means the greatest number that I have to find out, and including the variables that will be common in both the numbers or all the numbers that are given. Okay. See, a square and a cube. Out of a square and a cube, a square is the less number. Now b is here, b is not here. So the only and the least among a cube and a square will be a square. See, I can write it like this. So a square is our answer. A square is our greatest common factor. Search for the number that is present in all the numbers. Okay. See, like 150, I can write 150 as 15 into 10. This I can write 15. This is 15 into 3. That will be, see, that means 15 will be a common number. So 15, okay. X cube, x square. See, in all the three numbers there is a variable x, and the least power of x is x raised to power 1. So this is our greatest common factor. That means this is the number which is in all the three given factors. This is on the given numbers. Okay. Now moving forward to this question, students. Again, see, 2, 6. I can write this 6 as 2 into 3. I can write this 6 as 2 into 3. So 2 is here, 2 is here in this factor also and this factor also. So I can take 2 common. Now a is here, a square is here. So I can take a common now. X square and x. Both are same number, that is x. But the least power is this x. So I can take this x. So 2ax is our greatest common factor. Okay, students. So now moving forward, students, in question number 3, factorize each of the following. I have to make the factor of this. Okay, students. Now, students, in this question we have 11 parts, out of which I am discussing some of them. Okay. So first part is, students, I have to factorize this. That means I have to take common, okay, or use some formula. And these students, so see, what can I do? Take the maximum, see, take the greatest common factor out, okay. 6 and 9. 6 can be written as 3 into 2, this can be written as 3 into 3. So 3 will be a common number, so 3 will come out, okay. Now a and a square means a will be the same number, so a will come out. C and C is common, so C. So the remaining number is C. 3 is out now, so from 6 only 2 is left, and B is left now, and minus. Out of this 9, 3 is out, so 3 will be here. In a square we have a, so we remain with this a now. Okay, so this is our required answer. Okay, now in this part, students, see. A is here, A is here, A is here. So A will come out. Now, students, now we have x, and no, these two numbers does not contain x. That means no factor other than A will come out. So the remaining, see, A comes out, so the only factor that is left is x. So x will be here. Okay. Now similarly, A is out, so 3 and z will be here now. So 3 and z I will write. A is out now, so I will write 2 and y. So this is our required answer, students. Okay. Now moving forward to the next part, that is part number 6, students. See, out of these two, 6, 18 can be written as 6 into 3, so 6 will come out, students. A raised to power 4, a square. So a square I can take common. Similarly, b square and b cube. So I will take b square common. So the only number that is left is c. This came out, this came out. So the only number, see, a raised to power 4 is here, but a square comes out, that means a square is left now. And out of this 18, 6 comes out, that means 3 is left. Out of b cube, b square is out now. So number that is left is b. So this is our answer. Okay. Now in these, now in this question, students, a cube and a square. A square I can take common. So take a square common, students. Only number that is left is a, because if I multiply a square and a, it will be a cube now, minus. A square comes out, so only number that is left is 6. So this is our required answer. Okay. Now the last part, students. 3, 6 and 9. Out of 3, 6, 9, I can take 3 common. Okay. Now, p square, p and p. P square, p and p. P can be taken out. Okay. Now, here we have y, here we have y, but here we don't have y. So, I can't take y common. Similarly, I can't take x common. So, 3 pi is the common, 3p is the common factor. Now, the number that is left, 3 is here. Out of p square, p is out. So, p will be here now. Y square as it is. Minus. Out of this 6, 3 is out, p is out. So, 2yx is left. Similarly, 3x cube is left. So, this is our required answer. Okay, students? Now, moving forward to the question number 4, students. I have to factorize them. See, students. How can I factorize them, students? I can factorize them using a square minus b square formula. See, a minus b, a plus b will be a square minus b square. So I can use that formula. I can write it like this: 5x square minus 4y square. Okay. So this will be a square minus b square. A square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. So a plus b and a minus b. So this is our required answer, students. Okay. Similarly, in this, students, 36 can be written as 6 square minus z square as it is. Okay. Now I can use a square minus b square again. So this will be a minus b and a plus b. So this is our answer. Okay. Now in the 7th part, students, x plus y whole square as it is. Now students, I can write 1 as 1 square. I can write just 1 as 1 square. So now a square minus b square I can use. A square minus b square I can use the formula, students. That is a plus b and a minus b. See, a is x plus y. So a plus b and a minus b I can use. Okay. So this is our required answer. Okay. Now in the last part, students, see, I can write this as x square square, because power raised to the power means multiply the power. So 2 into 2 will be 4. Similarly, I can write this as y raised to power 3 whole square. Okay. Students, make sure that 3 will be inside and 2 will be outside, because I have to use a square minus b square. Okay. So now this will be a, students, and this will be b. So a square minus b square, it will be a, that is x square, minus b, that will be y cube, and a square plus y cube. Okay, students. Okay, now moving forward to the next question, students. See, students, in this question number 5th, we have to factorize these terms. So, I am discussing the 3 parts out of 6 parts, students. So, students, we have discussed a formula that a plus b into a minus b. We know that a plus b into a minus b. It is a square minus b square. So I will use this formula in this particular question. Okay. Now see, if I take this as a, this as b, this is a, this is b. So a square minus b square. A square minus b square, students. A square minus b square is given, so I can write a plus b and a minus b. This is a, this is b. So a plus b. Okay. And a minus. See, students, I am writing negative. So after negative, this I have to write, and after negative, if I write something, the sign of that number will get changed because of the negative sign. So see, x is positive, so it will be negative. This is negative, so it will become positive, because we have negative sign before, okay? Before this number, we have negative sign. So this negative sign will change the signs, okay? Similarly, in this particular question, students, see, I can write this as 3a square. I can write this 9a square as 3a square, and this as 2b minus c whole square. I can write it like this. Okay. Now, students, I can use the formula a square minus b square again. Here, this is a and this is b. So, a plus b. B means this number. This is our first factor, and a minus b. So this is our second factor now. Okay. Now, students, answer will be 3a plus 2b minus 2c, and the next factor is 3a minus 2b plus 2c. Okay. So this is our required answer, students. Now moving forward to the fifth part, students. Again, I can use the formula a square minus b square. A is a minus b, b is c minus this. This is a, this is b. So I can use a square minus b square. So what it will be, students? A, that is this number, plus b. So it will be c minus d, and a minus b. See, I am writing negative, so sign of this will change. So c is positive, so it will become negative. So if this is positive, this will become negative. Okay. Now, students, see, nothing is getting cancelled out, so I can write c. This is our required answer. Okay, because nothing is cancelled out. Okay, so this is our required answer. So moving forward to the next question, students. In this question, I have to factorize this. So for this question, students, I will use the formula a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay. The formula is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay. So students, I can write this as 2x square. Okay. A square, b square. See, I can write this 49 as 7y whole square. I can write it like this. Now to complete the formula, I want 2ab. So see, 2a is 2x, b is 7y. Now students, if I multiply 7 4 is 28x into y. So I just write 28 like this. Okay, now this becomes a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this will be 2x plus 7y whole square. Okay, so this is our required answer. Now in this part, students, again, see, I can write 1 as 1 square. This x square is as it is. This 2x. This 2x I can write 2 into x into 1. This 2x I can write as 2 into x into 1. A square plus b square plus 2a and b. So this will be a plus b whole square. So this is our required answer. Okay, students. Now moving forward to the last part, students. See, 4 can be written as 2 square. 4 can be written as 2 square. This is already x minus y whole square. Now a square plus b square. To complete the formula, I want 2ab. So I will write 2a. A is 2 and b is x minus y. Okay. So answer is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this will be 2 plus b means x minus y whole square. Okay. So this is our answer. Okay, students. Now in this question, students, question number 7, we have 8 parts, out of which I am discussing the 4 parts. Okay. See. Again I have to factorize, students. Again I will use the same formula. I can write x square as x whole square. This has 3y whole square. Now we have a square plus b square. Now to complete the formula, I want 2ab. So see, I write this as 2a is x, b as 3y. Now if I multiply 3 into 2 is 6, x into y is xy. So now this becomes the formula a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this becomes x plus by whole square. This is our required answer. Okay. Now in this, students, see, a minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. A minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So if I use the formula, I can write this as 2x whole square. This, see, first of all I want b square, so 9 can be written as 3 square. Now to complete the formula I want minus 2, so minus 2. A means 2x, b means 3. So 2x will, this 4x square, 3 square is 9, so 2 into 3 into 2 is 12, x as it is. Now this becomes the formula again, a square plus b square minus 2, so a minus b whole square. This is my required answer. Okay. Now in this part, students, see, in 9x square I can write 3x whole square. 9x square can be written as 3x whole square plus 4y square I can write it like this, 2y whole square. A square plus b square. Now to complete the formula I want minus 2 because see, here we have negative, okay? So minus 2a. A means 3x, b means 2y. So 2 into 2 into 3 is 12, x into y is xy. So now this becomes a minus b whole square. So this is my required answer. Okay, students. Now moving forward to the last part, students. See, I can write this as 4x whole square. I can write 16x square as 4x whole square. 25y square I can write 5y whole square. Students, we have negative sign here, so I have to make this formula, that is minus 2 here I want. So minus 2. A means 4x, b means 5y. So 5, 4, 20, 20, 40 x into y as it is. So a square plus b square minus 2 will be I have written. So this is 4x minus 5y whole square. And this is my required answer. Okay, students.